Okay. All right. Is anyone able to hear me? Oh. Um. Is my audio? Oh, perfect. Hi, Jack. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, perfect. Hi, Jack. Thank you for coming in.
All right. This was just really impromptu, so since you're here, you get to be the first to suggest a popular character. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. So would you prefer I try to go for the original, or should I try my style? It just really depends on what you'd prefer to see. Um, okay, why is my screen being weird? All right. So first of all, I'm just gonna find myself a little reference, and then I should be all good. All right. Opening the. Oh, that was from a while ago. I was using the pose of that for my reference. I'm not seeing my downloaded one. Okay, perfect. I guess you can't really see the reference on your screen. Oh, my day's been good. I worked for a very long time, but it's been good. Alright, so I have my Mario reference. Now, do I go for. Okay. Okay, what am I gonna do with you? I'm going to have to figure out. Okay. I'm worried I'm gonna ruin Mario for some people or something. Hmm. Alright, we're just gonna start out with our Loomis method. Thinking I give him like My rough sketch is not going to be like completely amazing, but it's just how I figure out my pose. Okay. Okay. He's kind of taller in the front. Hi, welcome in, Tanuki. Thanks for stopping by. I am currently drawing Mario in my style, as requested by Jack of All Games. And hopefully I don't ruin Mario for you guys. And I'm doing well, so I just, after a long day, I figured it'd be nice to draw something. Okay. Oh, hello there. Welcome in. I don't normally do streams. Well, I did like some game streams. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Okay. Hi, I'm doing alright. Didn't expect for a lot of people to show up, but thank you. Thank you for being here. So, I'm just kind of doing a rough sketch of Mario right at the moment. He'll start taking shape in a little bit. And since his eyes are very round. Well, I can't hear anybody. I can just kind of like see the chat. That's about it. But I'm just keeping my eye on chat whenever I'm not, actively drawing. Okay, let me add an additional layer to kind of like do a little bit more detail work on. Oh, I didn't think it was rude. Thank you for coming in and for supporting. And yeah. Okay, so for his eyes, I feel like I'm gonna give them like a little bit of life, kind of. Because he's got very wide eyes. This is all just kind of like rough sketches at the moment. Nothing like completely. None of this is gonna be like, I'm gonna do a lot more adjusting before reaching my complete work, before I start doing like the full on fine lines. He has a rather big nose, so I don't. He's gonna appear a little younger than I think he actually is in reality. Yeah. But I think that'll be okay. The mustache should add some age. Insinuate that his nose is big. I'm just gonna kind of put that there. Give him his hair. Oh, I'm not drawing with a mouse, sorry. I'm using a pen. This isn't a computer, it's like a tablet, it's like a Surface. I don't have anything like super, like, my skill with a mouse is very poor. If this was a mouse, I'd be impressed with myself, honestly. Okay. I think I need to move this eye over a little bit. You know, make him look a little less cross-eyed. Yeah. I don't really have a microphone, so I'm just using just whatever is on the tablet. Let me think. Because he's older, he's gonna have like more of a I'm not really good at hats, so if this doesn't turn out well, I apologize. Okay. Okay. Oh, that might be a bit too far out. Maybe it needs to be a bit bigger. Okay. Okay, his I feel like I need to give him hair right here, or else he feels bald on top. Okay, let's not like that. Also, it removes like the weird brim, I think. Even though he doesn't necessarily have a collar, much less a full-on neck in this photo I have, I'm just gonna give him like this cool like collar. So I think that no. Now, hands are something that are like really frustrating for me just because like, you know, hands just aren't normally a thing that comes naturally to me. I guess he's just gonna like be kind of like holding his hat a little, I guess. He's have a bigger hand since I took some of the M with me. Oops. Let me just make that bigger. So with the folds of the clothing, I know that technically it's supposed to be kind of like going downwards because he's got his arm upward, so that requires making folds that something about this arm feels off. Okay, dude, let's have a arm reconstruction thing. Let's see if we can like adjust this arm a little bit. We aren't like finishing his legs just because like I'm just kind of focusing on this sort of here. Maybe this will help with the perspective. Oh my gosh, if there's any background noise, it's because I'm not using a normal thing. Okay. Maybe I should move this arm up a little bit more, just because I want the hand to lay correctly. Background noise. Apologies. I'm not much for talking during the streams just because I get like into hyper focus mode. Yeah, my If you guys do have questions though, I'm happy to answer them. This hand seems awfully big. Okay, let's start by outlining my fingers. I've seen like a million tutorials for like how to draw hands, and there just seems to always be so many different methods for it. Honestly, sometimes we'll use my own hands as like references if I'm not sure. but that's only occasionally. Okay. That's too much. Okay. So we've got our rough sketch, but I feel like I need to like adjust a couple things with the face just because something's not sitting right with me. Okay, this makes him have like an older quality. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna take that, lower visibility, and I'm going to take my brush for outlining. I think I'm on the wrong layer. Yep. So some people do use like a dark brown for their outlines instead. Like I've noticed that in different art styles, like they'll use lines that match the color, or they'll use a specific darker color. Yeah, this is very pixely. Okay, this is not being my friend right now. Let's try doing the eye a bit lower. Let's see if that helps. One second. Okay. It's got thicker eyebrows, and how thick they are, that kind of like adds to making him look older. Can't forget to give him his bigger ears, because that's what he has. Okay. Most I've done in the sort of Super Mario stuff is probably playing Mario Kart and Smash Bros. But even then, I usually play as Link. I don't play as Mario or any of the Mario related characters. Okay, he's taking shape nicely. Okay. Let's add some rim to this. Okay. I'm very quiet when I draw, so I don't really know what to talk about, honestly. I guess I am working on a project. It's like a comic that I've been working on. but I haven't gotten very much done on it yet. I've only gotten like one page and a cover for it. I love writing and creating my own stories. It's just a matter of sticking with it to the end. That's my big problem. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, everyone kind of has like a pocket right here on their overalls, right? I mean, I feel like that's a thing. Maybe not on Mario, but like try to take a more realistic approach when it comes to characters. Hmm. Okay, let's. My color likes to change on me. Okay. This is how he's looking so far. Not too bad for my first try at drawing Mario. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. That finger may be a little bit too long. It's Like, what's going on with this hand here? Let's erase the hat from underneath his fingers. Maybe not like bend that finger like that. Oh my gosh, these hands. Oh my gosh. I think Mario's one of the few cartoon characters that actually has all 4 of his fingers, because a lot of cartoon characters have like 4. Sorry, not 4. 3. I can't talk today. But yeah, a lot of them, like, a lot of like cartoon characters with gloves have like 3 fingers instead of all 4, which is interesting. But it's like kind of to offset the, like, so that way you don't think of it as like real. I think it's supposed to look. That makes it so it looks more fake and not giving it that real effect. I don't know. Okay, now the question is, do I color it on stream? Do I color it? Alright, chat, tell me, do I color in Mario? Or do I, like, leave him, like, black, like, just uncolored? And then start on someone new? Okay, apparently I didn't... Okay, my chat just updated. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry if I haven't been... Oh my gosh, Kathy came and I missed her. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry to all of you who I did not see. I feel really bad. I think I'm just gonna do the base coloring for Mario, and then if you guys would like, I'll just post it later. I am so sorry, my chat just updated. Ah, darn it. Alright. So I think I'm going to color it. I'm not sure who that character is. I'd have to research who Komugi is. Could you tell me what they're from? Don't know why I have slow mode on. Oh, Hunter x Hunter. To be completely honest, I have never watched, well, I watched the first, okay. I've never watched, Hunter x Hunter. I watched the first episode, but I just never really got into it. I'll take a look at her character, and I'll see about it. Mario. Honestly, this drawing of Mario turned out like better than I thought. Like I thought this was gonna like stink, honestly. Let's go into my gallery and create a new page. Let's do a square this time. Let me take a look at. I've heard that Hunter x Hunter is really good. I just haven't, I just really stick to the short animes. Just because I don't have a lot of time to like get into too deep. Like I started Black Clover and I'm like on episode like 79 and I have not continued that yet. I've been kind of on a hiatus of not watching Black Clover lately. I've been watching a lot of short ones. Let's see. Her name was Komugi. Let's see. Picture of her. Just kind of looking at her for a little bit, I don't think I'm just like not getting like the inspiration from her. She kind of like seems like, I don't know. She doesn't seem like something that I would do well. Like usually if I'm not like super inspired, it just kind of makes it really hard to draw. There's some art of her that like apologies. I don't think I'm gonna draw her, but I'll keep her in mind to see if I'll eventually do it in one of the future streams. But thank you for the suggestion. All right. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion. I really appreciate like getting just ideas that are kind of like out of my like thought zone. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. So, do you guys want me to draw, do you guys have any other suggestions? Or I could draw one of my OCs if anyone's interested in that. If not, I'll just draw, whatever you guys think. Oh my gosh. I just got a request from Nugget Dude, like she messaged me somewhere else. thoughts on me drawing Dipper Pines from Gravity Falls in my style? Like, what are the thoughts on that? It sounds interesting, but I want to see what chat's thinking. Well, I feel like I shouldn't, like, completely stop drawing. Maybe take a little look at my finished drawings, wherever that, there it is. This is my little finished drawings spot. We're just gonna kind of look at this while I'm waiting. We have a ball from when I did the trend a while ago, although this became a bubble. I don't know why it's not centered. Okay. Apparently my screen thing decided to change size. Okay, let's get this back into view for you guys. Alright, and then we also have my OC. I did him in kind of like Tanjiro's colors. Kind of did like a little bit of art style changes to him to make him look a bit more like Tanjiro. It was honestly a lot of fun to draw. This was of one character that I created. She's a fox enchantress. And this is nope. Okay, no. Okay, apparently we're going to be looking at art I was saving for later. Although it's sideways for I did this. Once again, if anyone has any ideas of what I should draw next, let me know. Where did I start drawing? I've honestly been drawing since I was like, I'd say 12 is when I started to really become very passionate about it and to really put my time and focus into it. This is a profile picture I drew for this for one of my subs. He was in here a bit ago, but I missed him, so I kind of did the hair on this one, like I redid it. I have like the speed paint on my channel, but I kind of redid the hair because I was doing this whole hair practice, and she just has such shiny hair now. This was for any of you who do not know my friend Kathy, this is her original, this is the original profile picture she had. I made it for her, and yeah, so this is her drawing that I worked hard for her. Thank you. This is honestly really old, and honestly I could do way better now, but this is just a memory. I worked really hard on that. Let me see about, I don't know too much about Michael Afton, but I've known that he's from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see about pictures. Alright, let's see. Images. I know he's like a purple guy, that was his whole thing. Sorry. I search Michael Afton and I get like all this really silly fan art. Need to find something like that's original and okay, so I guess the idea is that Michael Afton I'm not seeing anything that There's a lot of the pixelated purple Michael Afton. Did you see all of these like anime versions or very detailed versions of Michael Afton? Art style. Okay, so I'm gonna say when it comes to art styles, I think it's like a matter of there's a few things you can do to try and improve it. Some things that I did that really helped was I found drawings that were in different styles than mine, and I tried to mimic those. And I took what I really liked from those different art styles and sort of put it to work in mine. Another thing I did was I challenged myself to draw things that I hadn't drawn before. In that case, in my case, drawing something I hadn't drawn before included like hair. Like I looked at all the different types of hair, and I was tried to find whatever inspired me the most. As for I'm trying to find so if we kind of go to like my oldest stuff, like my art style kind of like was really kind of like choppy. I didn't do anything well, and I felt like I couldn't, do any better than this. And that's very blurry. And like I was just kind of stuck. Like I just thought that was the best I was gonna get. I wasn't gonna get anywhere near the level of like some really good artists. So I kind of like practiced different poses. I looked at how different people drew things, and just tried to make it like to where it was my own. Like with this was more of a drawing that had to do with looking at the reference and then trying to draw it myself. Now this isn't the exact same as the original, but this is just what I did. Like this was freehand, but I did look at a drawing and do this. If you want to like, another thing that kind of helped me was watching how other people draw. That was very helpful to me, seeing how everyone else did different things. Like the way I learned to draw hair like this was by watching a tutorial that someone made about about how to get this texture. And yes, that is from Daisies. I was obsessed with the song for a while. And basically I just kind of eventually made the hair. Like I sort of took my own direction on it, but keeping the spirit of the drawing. Like with this one, this is kind of more abstract. The hair isn't the exact same as from my study. It kind of has its own different shine and shape to it. It just really depends on, like, it takes a lot of practice. It doesn't come to you overnight. It's just a matter of practicing until you reach to a place you feel comfortable. And always remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it doesn't have to look like everyone else's. It can be your own. And that's kind of where art style comes in, because, like, there's a lot of different things you could do. That's just kind of something that helped me personally. As for what to draw next, I received a suggestion from a friend of mine asking me to draw Dipper Pines. I'm not entirely hello, welcome in. I'm not entirely sure what that abbreviation is for. Would you mind elaborating a little bit, just so I can see? Just so I can see a little, like, just kind of get an idea of who I'm. All right, I'll take a look real quick. Oh, is that like Bendy and the Ink Machine, sort of? Or is it... Huh. It looks kind of like inspired by it, or I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I'm getting a lot of results. They're kind of cute. Oh. Oh, it's AU. It's very creative and interesting. I'm just not sure. This looks... I'm not finding anything specific that I like. I mean, the version of Bendy looks pretty interesting. So, this is adorable. Oh my gosh. So, because I'm not sure really what to do for like my own original thing, I'm probably just gonna like redraw this picture I found. This is so adorable. Kind of reminds me of this one character from Tangled, the series, the show I watched a long time ago. Like this the version of Bendy had like the gloves and the goggles. Reminds me of Varian. I don't know if anyone else knows who that is. I was obsessed for the longest time. Let's see. Okay. Let's give him that cute little character face. I know. Oh, you can actually see the reference now. It wasn't working a second ago. Yeah, I'm just going to I'm just kind of taking what I'm working on drawing this suggestion I received. I know, it's so adorable. I think I'm gonna love this drawing when I'm done with it. This is just gonna be one of my favorite things. I love old cartoons. Like, Walt Disney's one of like my inspirations. The suggestion was for a Bendy in the ink machine sort of thing. It's got such a cute shape. Okay, I'll do the official line art when I'm done. I just am making sure I'm gonna put the things in the right places. Bendy and Boris quest for the ink machine. Okay. That makes much more sense. Never heard of this before, but I had heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I tried playing it once, but my computer just wasn't like, it just wasn't working. I love these types of eyes with like the triangles in them. I don't really follow Poppy's Playtime just because that's just not really my thing. I'm not a big gamer. I did try. I really tried. But yeah, that just didn't end up panning out for me, being a gamer. But yeah. Okay. Maybe let's get some more height on these little things right here. Feel like there's not enough dimension here. Okay. Okay, now his goggles. Gonna Okay. As for goggles, I'm thinking I'm gonna like kind of free draw them just because these just don't seem proportionate to me. Okay. This is just like a rough. I don't know what that is either. I'm like really out of the know with some stuff. Also, I just kind of wanted to make sure I kind of want to finish this before I start a new drawing. I'll look into it as soon as I finish with this little guy. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Hi, welcome in, MJ. It's nice to see you here. Thanks for popping in. I'm taking a suggestion at the moment. It's like a Bendy and the Ink Machine AU. Never heard of it before, but it's a really adorable drawing. It's the only thing I have to say about it, but I love cute things. Just take that out of the picture. Oh. Your eye is too far away. Yeah. What is it? What series is it? The Bendy and the Ink Machine AU. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. Like, seriously, though, I'm getting, like, Varian vibes from him. Yeah. It's looking adorable. Okay. Should finish on his lower half, most likely. Okay, let's imagine that there's a table, like, right here. So that way we can move his arms higher, and it makes sense. Oh, thank you. That's my thank you, MJ. That's my my new profile thing. It's supposed to be me, but you know, it's like not actually me because no one gets to see what I actually look like because privacy. Since I won't show my face, that's the closest people are going to get. Okay, let's erase some of these intersecting lines. I'll take a look into it. I just don't know how much time I have. Plus, I'm kind of in between a couple of animes at the moment. But I'll keep it in mind. Thank you. Oh, I'm also, not to mention, my favorite music artist, CG5, has begun to release a series. And I watched his the first part of Project U Move, which is his current project. And it was pretty good. I just kind of wish it was like a bit longer. Oh wow. That's a hello. Uh that is a very long description. Apologies, I do not think I will be drawing said what you just suggested. I appreciate it. I really don't know I really don't know what that is though. That's my only problem. I'm really sorry. Not I just am unsure of what that is, and without a clear idea, I can't really do anything like that. I'll give him a little bit of I do not know what that is. I can search that. Um, apologies, I'm getting lots of notifications on my phone. Maybe I'll draw that next time. I'll just have to do a little bit of research first, just to see. Oh, dog walking, that's fun. I have a couple of little doggies of my own, but I've considered going into dog walking, but a lot of people are very particular about their dogs, so I tend to stay away from that. Okay. Thanks for coming in, MJ. I appreciate it. Sure, this would probably be a lot more entertaining if I had like some music, but I don't really know what's copyright free, and this is a very short notice stream. But I'm seriously grateful for everyone who's shown up. Oh, hi, Nugget Dude. Welcome in. I know you requested, Oh, hi. Welcome in, beautiful gem. Let's just in the middle of cleaning up this drawing. And I'm just gonna add some like black and white coloring to it. I have a lot of fun drawing from references because it kind of gives me this really fun like new perspective. Alright, so I'm going to take my magic wand and going to make the background, get it ready for coloring. If I remember from bending the ink machine, there's more like a yellow tint to the white. So I'm just gonna do that and go and get my shadow. Kind of make it rounded. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm sure there is. I'm just kind of going off what I have for my reference. Oop, that's a bit, Oh, nope, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Okay. Let's just use my normal blurring tool. Let's not do the other way of blurring. All right. Let's go to my bucket. Nope, we don't want that. Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry, my phone is blowing up. Okay. Let's get back to giving it life. Ignore how I'm drawing over the goggles for right now. I'll go back and color them in a second. Nice big brush. I've heard of Cuphead before. I don't know, I feel like I want to keep some variety with what I draw. So I drew Super Mario, and now I'm drawing Bendy. I might draw something out of that next, and possibly next stream I'll draw Cuphead. Yes, Nugget Dude, I get it. You want Dipper Pines. I'm getting a lot more suggestions than I realized. Like, I didn't start the stream thinking I'd be drawing Bendy, but this was just too adorable. Okay, we're going to hide that. We're going to give this a golden rim. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what the series was you were talking about. I'd have to do a little bit of research to figure out, like, what I'd be doing, because that was a very, very detailed description you gave me of the first one. Oh. Well, actually, no, wait, what did you suggest? Sorry. I'm getting confused. Oh. Oh, I've heard of Wings of Fire before. I just haven't had the time to get into it. I don't really do reactions just because I don't show my face for one thing, and for another thing, I don't want to get, like, I just don't normally do that sort of thing. I appreciate the suggestion. Reactions just really aren't my they just aren't really a part of something I do. I really appreciate your suggestion. I just don't find that as something I'd do. Oh, hello, welcome in. This is a drawing of Bendy from a AU about bending the ink machine. I've never seen it before, and I did get a suggestion to have a reaction, to do a reaction. That isn't really something I do on my channel. My channel's mainly devoted towards art, and I like to kind of keep it in that. I mean, sometimes, occasionally, I'll do a few Roblox things with my friend. But that's just kind of like, that's the most I really do on my channel. Plus, when I watch something, my reaction isn't like, I don't really have really bright, reactions. Like, my reactions aren't like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. They're more on the lines of, oh, okay. Oh, well. I'm a very silent, reactor. So, but I appreciate your suggestion, and I'll take a look when I have time. Okay. We can now add that back. But I really do appreciate your suggestion. I wouldn't have... Okay, so I'm probably gonna go above the lines on this one and do this. Okay. These shiny goggles. Nope, don't want that to overlap. Thanks for that description. Like I said, I'll keep it in mind. I really love dragons. Dragons are like one of my absolute favorite, like, all-time mythical creatures. So that could potentially be a lot of fun. Okay. I'm almost done. I just have to do a little bit more work on this. Let's go to this. Yeah, okay. Oh, that'd be incredible. I've never had anyone make fan art of me before, so that could be interesting. If any of you have like watched a lot of my shorts, I do so Crystal and Ray are technically separate characters. Technically, the one on my screen right now is Crystal. But yeah, it would be interesting to see what you guys come up with for fan art. My friend Kathy, she's had a lot of she's had a lot of people make fan art of her, and well, based on the one I made for her, which I showed a little bit ago. But yeah, it's definitely really interesting to see how different people interpret the art. Now, let's add some shiny stuff. Okay, now we can do this type of blur. Oop, nope, we're going back here. Yeah. It's one of my favorite ways to blur things. It just kind of like evenly blurs it. These eyes need to have some life in them. Make them kind of like cutesy. Oh, I just realized he has literal sleeves, and I like ignored him. They're like literal sleeves. What would I? How did I not like do that? Oh my gosh. Wasn't until I was coloring I was like, oh wait a minute, he's supposed to have parts of his arm showing there. Okay, there we are. I kind of just have stuck to YouTube. I've heard of like Twitch and other things. I just don't have a lot of time to like research into a lot of things like that. But I really appreciate your suggestions. Like they aren't going forgotten or anything. Let's kind of give him like his cool like teal like gray for the gloves. I mean, I'm sure this is like a completely different color, but I'm just taking some artistic liberties here. Oop, that was a bit too much. Okay, this layer's got to go underneath everything else. There we are. Less mess. Okay. And here we are. We have the Bendy character. Kind of adding some little darker parts, especially around the parts that require shadow. I'm guessing the light's coming from this direction, so I gotta shadow. Just kind of working with where the light is. Yep, there we are. Let me just put it all in a neat little folder. Okay. Now we can enlarge him a little bit, make him fit in the canvas a bit better. Nope, my pen's being a little bit wonky right now. Okay, apparently someone keeps timing on it. So I'm not entirely sure why you keep being timed out. Why people keep being timed out. I'll probably draw the, like I said, I'll probably draw the dragon in my next stream. I have my patient little friend, Nugget Dude, waiting for Dipper, I guess. But, the dragon does sound fun. Dark green color, 2 horns, leaf-like wings, snakes surrounding him, also white eyes. No, I'm... So the dragon, with the dragons I draw, like, I don't really have a reference on here. But, the dragons I draw, like, aren't, like, wings of fire type dragons. Oh, I just looked at the time. I really appreciate you all coming to the stream. And I will definitely make note of the suggestions for the dragon and the other suggestion. But I appreciate you guys coming in and for your drawing suggestions. This is the fruits of my labor this stream. Some uncolored Mario and Bendy. I will draw the dragon next time, and hopefully, and hopefully it'll turn out well. Right. Thank you for watching. I'll be back eventually. Alright, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by.